Hello friends, I am super thrilled to show you an exclusive behind the scenes tour of PikPok HQ. Back in March, I flew all the way from Edinburgh in Scotland to Wellington in New Zealand to celebrate Rival Stars' 5th anniversary. I'm so excited to bring you all the content we worked on during my time there, as we got up to so much, including a horse trek, a Rival Stars challenge video, an interview with Mario, who's a CEO of PikPok, and so much more. Keep an eye on this channel and the Rival Stars social media pages for events, exclusive content, and announcements. Just to let you know, Rival Stars is running a 5 years young event on mobile. You can complete tasks, gain points, and earn incredible rewards in this week-long event, including a horse that I helped design while I was there. If you like free things, then head over to their Facebook and Instagram, where they're giving away limited edition t-shirts like the one I have right here. They're so cool, I highly recommend entering. If you want, you can check out their then and now video that's linked down below too. So I made a casual comment in my Making Rival Stars into the Best Horse Game video where I said, the truth is, PikPok is a pretty distant company. And it would seem I could not have been more wrong as I stood in their offices in person. So I invite you to come along with me as we discover the people and the process behind Rival Stars. If you haven't played before or you'd like to get back into the game, both the download for mobile and the Steam page are linked in the description. My tour guides for this trip were Georgia and Bailey, who are these two lovely people right here, and don't you worry, you'll see more of them in another video. I got to speak to Josh first, who is a senior community manager for Rival Stars. Behind various social media posts, community events, and general moderation is Josh and his team. He confirmed to me that they do indeed read almost all of the comments and watch videos that people make on the game. Generally, their Facebook is where the team is most active, and I was even privy to a story that the CEO Mario, who I did an interview with later that week, has read and replied to people in that very Facebook group. The feedback that we give in the form of posts and comments gets collected and sorted by the community managers, then it gets relayed to the corresponding development teams. Josh was just a really cool person to speak to, very passionate about the community of Rival Stars. He even let me pick out 3 new markings which actually appeared on this Instagram post, but I couldn't tell anyone at the time and I really wanted to. If you'd like, you can check out this very post because it's linked up in the corner. Also, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the moderators of the Rival Stars Facebook page. Josh expressed to me how grateful the team is to have players who are so dedicated to the community that they volunteered to help moderate and relay the community's feedback. Good job, guys. If you would like to get more involved with the community of Rival Stars, you can pop into their Facebook group, follow them on Instagram, and you can find updates for most of their games, including Rival Stars, on the PikPok Twitter. And if you do see Josh around in the community space, do tell him Abigail says hi. I did also get to meet Kara, who's the Chief Publishing Officer. She had a really cool American accent. My next stop was with Danielle, who's a game designer. They showed me the absolutely insane program and process that they go through to create various promo images and renderings. Danielle is basically a walking encyclopedia of Rival Stars horse colors. They had access to every single coat color, dilution, marking, and model that the game has to offer. Genuinely, seeing a massive sheet with tons of combos was a little astonishing because we forget how many coats and details are needed to make each horse and foal unique. I was so impressed when I realized they knew most, if not all, coat colors and dilutions off the top of their head because they work with the names and photos so often. I've only recently started being able to recognize and recall the coat names from the game, so I definitely want to start knowing more off the top of my head like Danielle did. I also got to see the little foals with the coats on too. Of course, this was just an import of the adult coat, and if you played Rival Stars before, you'll know that the foal's coat will usually mature into a slightly different color when it ages, but I did adore seeing the little mini-me's of the adults. Danielle also informed me that black is by far the most popular color in the game, and honestly, I can see why. Then I got to speak to Nelly, who's a senior production artist. She has helped work on some of the tack sets that are found in the game, more specifically the new Western tack. Interestingly, there were a lot of challenges when they added new breeds because the tack still had to fit on all the different models. I also learned that every piece of tack actually has 3 versions. The highest poly version with the most detail, usually used when the horse is front and center. A second version with less polygons for when the horse is in the background or slightly further away from the camera. And the lowest poly version when the horse is really far away, say in a race. This process of having multiple versions of the same object is really important for game optimization, especially with a platform like mobile when you really do have limited resources to make a game look good. Of course, these Western saddles are part of the new release for the quarter horses, which is so exciting to see way back in March. Finally, to end my tour, I spoke to Liam, who is a senior UX designer. He shared with me the struggles that come with fitting lots of buttons on a very small screen. The more features they add to a game, the harder the UX designers have to work to fit it all in while still being functional and aesthetic. It was one of those things that you don't even think of until the big old spreadsheet is in front of you. There is just so much that goes almost unnoticed inside the fine-tuned mechanics of the game, and UX design is just something that breaks my brain a little with how they come up with smart solutions to an ever-growing challenge. Overall, the HQ is a place where people can freely express themselves, work in a personalized environment, and communicate well with everyone that they need to. I felt really lucky to be able to speak to all the people that I did, even the ones I had casual conversations with outside of this video. They are certainly all very talented and dedicated individuals who take pride in their work, which certainly reflects in the quality of the game. As I mentioned before, all sorts of fun links will be in the description, and don't forget to jump on the 5 Years Young event on mobile, as it's only available for a limited time. Happy 5-year anniversary, Rival Stars. So I hope you guys enjoyed, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!